So 6 Throttle Close is situated in the heart of Dairy Flat. I'm a bit biased when it comes to Dairy Flat. I live in the community. All my kids go to the local Dairy Flat primary school as well. And it's an absolutely magic spot to raise a family in. You've got all of the amenities just on your doorstep, whether it's going to the Silverdale Mall, your motorway on-ramps and off-ramps. And you've got some pretty big growth things happening in the community over the next few years with the wave pool and the solar farm coming into the community. So that's an area that I feel that from an investment perspective or buying a home, you've got all these amazing things on your doorstep, while also protecting your asset with that long-term growth in the area of what's happening in the community. I get a lot of interest from parties that are looking at buying within gated communities for a multitude of reasons, whether it's the protection and the security from the gates to access the community, whether it's from having young families and they want to make sure that they don't have heaps of random cars coming in and out, and it's a safe place for the kids to be able to bike and scooter, through to the buyers really focusing on protecting their investment. You know, when you buy a home or a family home, it is a big investment and you want to make sure that investment's protected. And these communities have the covenants around what you can build and the materials that need to be used. So it means that everyone in here is going to be building a high quality product, which is protecting your future asset as well. At Paterson Luxury, one of the first things I do when I walk through a property is really try and get a sense and a feel for what the name of that property should be when I bring it to market. And every single era I walked into this property, I kept getting the entertainer as the key focus for the type of marketing we want to do for this home. It's an entertaining property, whether it's your family, whether it's an extended family, you've got the space to be able to spread across multiple levels, multiple zones. I've got 4 kids, and if I was living in this property, all my kids could have their own different zones, so we didn't feel like we're on top of each other. But then we can all come together in the communal areas, whether it's a semi-enclosed swimming pool, the sparkle area. There's enough space out the back for friends and families to play sports, for the kids to feel like they're getting out into that environment as well. So for me, the home is a true entertainer. Not only that, it's also the quality. When you go through a luxury property, you always need to be looking at all the intricacies, and a lot of the value can be hidden. This property, just a little detail such as the high ceiling, the high stud heights, they put in the extra height in the doorway, so it means like you're feeling like you're getting extra volume through the home as well. The indoor-outdoor flow, the materials that they've used in all the kitchens and appliances, it's all these little things that just make you feel like you're in a place that feels of value. One of the biggest things for me for this property is the versatility. It has the ability to have that granny flat semi-detached in regards to it has its own access way you can block it off from the main house, whether you want to utilise that from an income generating perspective to help support the costs within the home, whether you've got parents or multi-generational families that you want to be able to come and stay with you as well for extended periods of time. It's got the space and the scope that it doesn't feel like everyone's on top of you. And that's one thing I love about this home is you've got so many different zones that everyone can feel like they can live in the property without being on top of each other. It's not often in the luxury space I come across a semi-enclosed swimming pool. That's one of the things I love about this property is it gives you the ability to live in the home all year round. Heated saltwater swimming pools. It doesn't matter if it's raining, if it's hailing outside, the kids are still going to be able to get out of here and enjoy the pool all year round. This home, from what I've seen, from the photography and everything, and even the videos, is a home that you really need to physically come and view, because the layout and the space and how everything flows together is really hard to showcase that through digital content. Once you physically come to the home, you're going to get a true sense of what the property feels like and how you can envisage yourself living in this property. I think one of the challenges in the marketplace at the moment for buyers is that the media is telling them that it's a buyer's market. And what that does is that motivates them to be able to go out and show interest in properties. And one of the challenges right now is a buyer will go out and they might look at 5, 10, 15 properties and put offers on them. And what we're noticing is some of those vendors are on the market, but they're not in the market to sell. They're just dipping their toes in. So that can be quite frustrating for buyers. How do they identify who are the serious home sellers and who are the ones that are just testing the market to give them some information? So what I can say about the homeowners in this property here is that they are motivated to meet the market. They're committed to selling. They don't want to own the property in the next 3 months. And that's one of the upsides of this homeowner here on this property, is that I have vendors that are willing to meet the market and they're willing to listen to market feedback. So all I need is for you to come, give us your opinion on price, and I can sit down with the vendors and we can try to get a deal done.